Media Evaluation Question 3. What have we learned from our audience feedback? Our audience feedback has helped a lot in how we create our project. Clark et al. 2007 state that in media industries it is important to carry out regular audience research, which is something that we did. At the very beginning of our project, we did a presentation on our ideas for our project, including which band to use, possible venues and ideas for the visuals, and structure for our music video. We presented this to people in our class of the appropriate target audience, young people, and collated their responses on feedback forms. I also shared our questionnaire on Facebook in order to get more responses from my target audience. I then made graphs of the feedback we received and used these graphs to make decisions about our project, such as our decision to use the band Fraser for our music video. When we created the first draft of our music video, we again presented it to the class and shared it on YouTube and Facebook, and made a survey of what people liked and didn't like about our video, and collated their responses. This audience feedback really helped us out, as though we generally got positive feedback. A lot of people said the video could use more cuts, which influenced our decision to work harder on the video and make it look even better. We produced two versions of the video, one with some narrative footage, as we originally planned with the storyboards, and one with purely performance footage. I uploaded these to Facebook and YouTube in order to get some more audience feedback about which version they liked better. This helped us to decide which version of the video we liked best. I then posted our final video on YouTube and Facebook also to get feedback. What was good about getting audience feedback on YouTube is that there's a new feature you can click on called YouTube Analytics, which shows the breakdown of where all your views are coming from and which parts of the country and the world the most views are coming from, which is quite useful. We see on here that the views for the final video are mostly in England and came from YouTube searches, referrals from Twitter, Facebook and Posterous, and also from referrals from other videos that were related. As Ian Ang said, the audience exists as an imaginary entity, and we did create an audience profile to help define our preferred social demographic for our products. The audience research categories that we were aiming towards with our music video included track hunters, 24% of the 16 to 45 population. These people like discovering new bands but are probably not the first person to find out about new artists. They don't buy into celebrity culture and fads, and they think their albums are as important as the songs, and are more interested in the artist's music than their lifestyle. They think music is best enjoyed live, and when they go to a gig, it's to see a band they've heard good reviews about. Also relevant are pace setters, 17% of the 16 to 45 population. Pace setters see themselves as being interested in different things to the mainstream, as in having a true passion for music. A male-skewed group, more likely to be ABC1 in terms of social grade. They talk to friends about music a lot and even argue with them about music and bands. This group includes people who have an obsessional interest in music, but it's fairly diverse, and not all members are that extreme. All they all have in common is a deep-rooted passion for music. Julia McDougall, 2009, suggests that in the online age, it's getting harder to conceive media audience as a stable, identifiable group. However, audiences clearly still give meaning to media products, and it was useful for us to think about this target demographic. After we decided on and finished our final video, we screened it to an AS Media class of 16 to garner feedback and responses using a questionnaire we carefully designed. When we got the responses, we made them into graphs to look at the data in a clearer way. It was somewhat useful to do this, as we got some good feedback and realised that we got the best ratings on our lip syncing and live footage, and slightly worse on our editing, but overall our ratings were high and the majority were 1, 2 or 3, the top 3 responses, out of 5. We also got every single participant saying yes or sort of about liking our video, and no one said not really or no, which is good. On the other hand, there are disadvantages to getting feedback in this manner. The people we surveyed, while young, were not necessarily indie fans and thus not completely fitting our target demographic. It's quite hard to track down people that fit the target demographic, and also hard to motivate people to come to a focus group or video screening, so this method of showing it to a class was still effective and at least meant we got a decent amount of feedback.